This is the 18 WJTS News. In tonight's news, a shooting in Spencer County leads to the arrest of a Rockport man on murder charges. Jasper Arts is looking for applicants for the Chalk Walk Arts Festival. And Petersburg Elementary robotics teams are headed to state. And Powell brings you the weather forecast, and Kurt Guxell has a look at sports. And on WJTS Informed tonight, Neil Elkins of TriCap Housing Services talks about energy assistance. All this and more coming up next on the 18 WJTS News. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Bill Potter with the WJTS News. A Wednesday evening shooting in Rockport has led to an arrest for murder. Early Thursday morning, 19-year-old Joseph Allen Petrie of Rockport was arrested on charges relating to the murder of 18-year-old Zane Lee of Rockport. Wednesday evening, Spencer County Sheriff's Department received a 911 call of shots fired at the area of Seminary and South 9th Street in Rockport. Officers from the Spencer County Sheriff's Department, Rockport City Police, and Indiana State Police arrived on scene and discovered Lee, who was shot. Police gave on-scene life-saving measures until Spencer County EMS arrived on the scene and took over the care of the patient. But Lee eventually died of his injuries. An autopsy for Lee has been scheduled for Thursday. Petrie is being held at the Spencer County Detention Center on murder charges. Weather in Spencer or in southern DuBois County and Spencer County caused travel issues this morning or Thursday morning. I-64 was closed for several hours this morning. Cold weather was the cause of several accidents on the roadways. According to the DuBois County Sheriff's Office, westbound I-64 near Ferdinand at the 63-mile marker was completely shut down for about 2.5 hours with a jackknifed semi. There were reported to have been multiple crashes in the area in the early morning hours as well. I-64 is now open as it was at 8 a.m. this morning. Jasper Community Arts is looking for applicants for this year's Chalk Walk Arts Festival. Artists and craftsmen of all kinds, including furniture makers, painters, potters, photographers, weavers, jewelry makers, and more, are invited to rent booth space for a $25 fee. All artists must supply their own booths. Anyone interested should call Karina Mack at 812-482-3070, 812-482-3070, or Jenny Rashi at 812-630-7223, 630-7223. Nonprofit organizations are also invited to participate as food vendors. If you're using a tent, you are required to meet the state fire marshal codes. The food booth fee is $25. Anyone interested should call Selena Vonderheide at 812-482-3609, 482-3609. Community service groups can also have a booth with an activity or information relevant to local youth. There is no booth fee for nonprofit groups who are not selling items. Groups who do not meet this criteria must pay a $25 booth fee. Volunteers and service groups also need to help with setup, registration, booth help, and cleanup. So for more information or to help, call Karina Mack again at 812-482-3070. The 17th Annual Chalk Walk Arts Festival is on Saturday, June 6th from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. on the Square in downtown Jasper. Petersburg Elementary robotics teams are headed to state after a successful season. Petersburg Elementary robotics earned 16 trophies this season in the 4 to 5 competitions they attended. All 5 Petersburg Elementary School teams, which consist of Pink Popcorn, Flaming Dragons, Dabbing Einsteins, Sour Power, and Pink Pegasus, qualified and will compete in the Indiana State VEX Robotics Competition on March 7th at Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis. They will try to earn a spot at Worlds, which will be held in Louisville, Kentucky in April. In order to qualify for state, they had to be a first-place team at a competition or win the Excellence Award at competition. They also won many other awards like Design and Skills, but these are not state qualifying awards. Teams not only compete by driving their robots, but must also go through interviews with judges and write code so that their robots perform autonomously. DC Broadcasting wishes all the luck to the Petersburg Elementary robotics teams. Purdue at Westgate is hosting its Indiana Autonomous Day 2020 on March 3rd at Westgate Academy. The full-day event, organized in partnership with the Battery Innovation Center and Energy Systems Network, includes a panel discussion, a startup showcase, keynote presentation, live technology demonstrations, and networking opportunities for attendees. The events panel will be a discussion moderated by Managing Director of Energy Systems Network, Matt Peak, as he will discuss innovation across autonomous systems and their impact on the future of Indiana. After the panel discussion, more than 10 startups and university labs will showcase their technologies and projects related to artificial intelligence, Internet of Things, and autonomy from 11 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. in the lobby area. The Battery Innovation Center open house will start at 1:45. The rest of the technology demonstrations will be held until 4 p.m. at the unfinished lab space and Westgate Academy building parking lot. A full event agenda and registration information can be found on eventbrite.com. For more information about other events and program resources for entrepreneurs, visit Westgate's website at westgate-academy.com. The continuing formation program at St. Meinrad Seminary and School of Theology in St. Meinrad will offer 2 pastoral formation workshops in the coming months. The Children of Abraham workshop will be given by Brother Zachary Wilberding, OSB, on March 26th and 27th, beginning at 7 p.m. Thursday and concluding at 4 p.m. Friday. In an increasingly divided world, one strategy for peace might be finding what we have in common. 3 world religions, Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, have their roots in the story of the patriarch Abraham in Genesis. Despite this common root, they have been deeply divided for centuries. Brother Zachary will also offer a 2-day workshop titled Prison Ministry on April 30th and May 1st. The United States incarcerates more people than any other country in the world. This workshop aims to explore who is in prison and how they might be helped by the ministry of Christians. The workshops can be taken as a credit or non-credit course. Information is available at stmeinrad.edu or by contacting Morgan Simon at mssimon@stmeinrad.edu. And now stay tuned. Weather with Ann Powell and sports with Kurt Gooksell are still to come on the 18 WJTS News.